Yes, you're welcome to Get Sense Factory. I'm your host, The Last Born, and right now we're having an American rapper, former Wu-Tang Clan artist, Andre Roxx. He migrated straight to Africa from America. Bro, you're welcome onto the show.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you coming out to see me once again, man.
Yes, actually, this is an impromptu interview, and
so you called me like 20 minutes ago and said you were on your way, you wanted to talk to me. So look, you caught me in chill mode, man. I haven't had time to clean up the house or anything like that. So you're gonna catch me in chill mode today. Yes. So as long as you can deal with me chilling, doing my thing,
of course,
we can do the interview.
Of course, man. I'm
gonna be relaxed today.
Your apartment really looks great and nice, you know.
Thanks for lying to me.
No. This is an edifice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is what it is.
We had to rush down to your crib because nobody can really talk. Give us this story.
For real. So,
you
want to drink?
Yeah, after the interview.
All right, I got you.
All right,
so I'm gonna have one now.
Yeah, sure. So nobody here can really give us the story direct as it is. You being an American rapper that migrated to Africa to do business and to push the music industry in Africa. Yeah. What is based on what is trending? Something is really happening right now. George Floyd just got murdered yesterday.
Yeah.
And you being an American, I believe you've seen lots of this happening before. Yeah, please, can you tell us what is really happening?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for calling it what it is. Yeah. Murder. It was not a police action. It was not a accidental death or any type of crap like that. It was a straight up murder. And yes, George Floyd was murdered by the Minneapolis Police Department.
Wow.
What happened is what happens to blacks in America consistently, is that their life is not valued. There is no value to a black life. We started a movement a few years back called Black Lives Matter. And of course, we got a lot of pushback. We got a lot of anger from people. They started screaming, all lives matter, all lives matter. It's not just black lives. Well, the truth of the matter is, yes, all lives do matter, but the black lives are the lives that are in danger. It's like saying, you're going to an AIDS benefit and you say, but all diseases matter. Yeah, but you know what? AIDS is taking out more people right now. So that's what we're addressing right now.
Yeah.
So it's a situation where black people have consistently been murdered, brutalized. Our lives have been disregarded by not just the police, but the entire American system. And nobody seems to ever do anything about it. For the last 401 years, nobody has done anything about it.
Wow. So this thing, what happened to George Floyd has been occurring in America?
Yeah, and you know what? Since I'm speaking to an African audience, I think that's very important for the African people to know.
Sorry. As I speak to you right now, I applied for visa lottery, a US visa lottery. Africans want to travel to America.
Yeah,
we see America like paradise, heaven.
I see that all the time, and I think that there's a lot of misinformation going around, because I think that any black African, I'm not talking about the white folks in South Africa that really are British people who love to claim that they're African for no reason. I'm talking about real black Africans. I think you're a damn fool if you want to go to not just America, but to the Western world, period. You gotta be a damn fool. Because if you see what they're doing to us, if you see how they treat us in America especially, you'd be a damn fool to want. That's like walking into the lion's den. And I think that there's a lot of misinformation about what is actually going on in in America. So I think that it's good that I have this opportunity today to speak to my African brothers and sisters about what is really happening in the United States of America. So if you don't mind, I'd like to take a little bit of time and explain to our black brothers and sisters.
That's why we're here, man, because we really need to know what's going on. Many of us have never been in America. We only see America on TV, on CNN and on all that.
Yeah, what you see on TV, in the words of KRS-One, what you see on TV is a lie.
Wow.
It's so crazy because, you know, yeah, they show, I've seen the videos since I've been here on TV of what they think America is, and it's the land of the free and everybody is equal. That's bullshit. Excuse my language. I know you're going to probably bleep that out, but that's bullshit. In the United States of America, black people have been enslaved. We were enslaved from 1619 to 1865. And we're not talking about slavery in the same sense that it's still in some places practiced here in Africa. We're talking about our people were called and treated as if they were animals. Wow. So in 1865, when they stopped that slavery, then they instituted Jim Crow, because even though blacks were now supposed to be citizens of the United States of America, they didn't want blacks operating in the same way that whites were operating in. So what you had was, like right after slavery, you had them seriously trying to intimidate black men, black women, black men especially. Wow.
What is the motive?
The motive is hatred. Okay, what happened was, you know, America was supposedly founded by Christians, right? Yeah. Well, everybody here knows that one of the things that the Bible says is love thy neighbor. Right? Yeah. So you can't justify beating a man. You can't justify killing a man. You can't justify raping a man's wife.
Just like the policeman that killed George, they are justified already.
Well, you can't justify that if you say that this is a human being. This is a human being that I'm beating. You can't say that and still say I'm a Christian. It doesn't work. It doesn't mesh. So what those white slave masters did was they said, oh no, these black people, they're not human beings. Wow. They're animals. They're animals. So the term nigger was actually like the classification of animal. In other words, like chicken, dog. This is why you never heard me say the word nigger in my music.
Wow. So ignorant people use that word.
Yeah, ignorant people use that word. Because when if I call you my nigger, my nigger, what I'm saying is you're an animal. You're not worthy to be treated like a human being. Wow. So I won't call my brothers and sisters. That's why I always say my brother or my sister. Because I won't call you a nigga. But this is the foundation of America. So for 256 years, they taught people that blacks were animals. That's what they ingrained. They're not. It's a cow. It's a chicken. It's a nigga. So that got ingrained into the American mindset. So then now when black people step up, people and say, oh, I want to be a part of your society, people are like, I'm not going. It'd be like a goat saying, I want to run a bank. That's how they thought about us. So they said, we're not letting these black people in. And every time they try and get some rights or anything like that, we're going to squash them down. So what they would do is they would hang us from trees. The police would run around killing us for no reason. And that still goes on today because there's so many people in the United States of America right now who still have the mentality because their granddaddies and their great-granddaddies taught them, this is just animals running around. And you better not let these animals get some rights or get... So... in the United States of America right now, the police, they look at us like animals. Now, you and I, we don't have a problem killing a goat. You know, we kill goat. I got goat meat in my refrigerator right now. It's the same way. So when they kill us on the street, like they just did, to them it's like, oh, well, we killed a chicken, we killed a goat, or something like that. So when I hear Africans saying they want to go to America, I ask them, I say, why would you want to go somewhere where your humanity is going to be stripped away from you, where your right to even exist, your right to live is going to be stripped away from you? I think it's damn foolish for any African, any black man or woman to want to go to the United States of America. And they look at it in such a superficial way. They say, oh, well, the United States has more money than Africa. Okay. The Bible says, for all the Christians out there, that the love of money is the root of all evil. You're about to send yourself into a situation of death and destruction just so you can chase after a little bit of money. That's foolish. That's foolish.
So, looking at Donald Trump being the president of America, would you want to say Donald Trump encourages racism because he called Africans shithole countries?
Absolutely. Now,
how can a shithole nation citizens want to migrate to America?
Donald Trump gave a speech to the police. I told you guys I'm chilling today.
Yeah.
Donald Trump gave a speech while he was still running for president to a group of police officers, big group of police officers. And knowing the aggression and the hostility that police officers have already showed towards Black Americans, he encouraged the police officers to be more brutal when they're arresting suspects. He told them, bang their heads off of the top of cars and things like that. I mean, so with Donald Trump being the president of the United States of America, I think it's even more foolish for any Black man, any Black person to want to go to the United States of America.
Wow.
I mean, it baffles me when I hear Africans talking about, I want to go to America. I'm like, why? Why do you want to go somewhere where you will not be considered a human being? And they say, well, the laws say...
the system. Now, look at the reason why most Africans want to go to America is because the systems in America is working in a way. How can you really relate the system in America and the system in Africa?
I mean, listen, I've been in Africa for a while, and there are some things in Africa that frustrate me in dealing with, you know, some of the organizations, some of the business systems and things like that. And I'll say this, America is a little bit more organized when it comes to that. But what Africans need to do, rather than saying, I want to go to America, is they need to stand up and fix the problems that are here. It's like my apartment is, as I said, my apartment you see is dirty right now, right? So instead of me saying, you know what, screw it, my apartment's dirty, I'm going to go get a new apartment, clean up my damn apartment. It's the same thing in Africa. There are some problems here, just like there are problems in every country in the world. Fix the problems in your own country, but don't walk into a situation where they will kill you and not give a damn. I left America. You know, Africans, they don't really know where my activism was in the United States of America. I stood up to police officers. I stood toe-to-toe with them. I threatened their lives. I walked into a police station in Baltimore, Maryland, and told them point blank I would shoot them if they kept killing my brothers and sisters. But I also knew that every time I did that, I was putting my life in extreme danger. But my life was in danger every time I walked down the street. See, this situation that just happened in Minneapolis, this isn't the first. It's not a one-time incident. It's not a rare occurrence. In just the last few years, I can give you names, and these are just the people that made the news. Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin, Alton Sterling, Philando Castile, Michael Brown. I said Tamir Rice already. Terrence Crutcher, Eric Gardner. The list just goes on and on and on. It seems like every day you see a Black man being killed by the police. Let's talk about this Black man that was just killed.
Yeah, George Floyd.
George Floyd.